The effort to rename César E. Chávez Boulevard is heading straight to the people.
And tonight, neighbors packed the first of two community meetings discussing whether the street should stay the same, go back to Durango Boulevard, or take on an entirely new name.
Our Alicia Nieves went to the forum where voices were being heard face to face. Alicia?
Tonight at Jaime's place, the conversation wasn't just about a street sign. It was about history, identity, money, and who gets to decide what this corridor should be called. Some neighbors say the change would be a burden, while others believe this is the perfect opportunity to honor the broader farm worker movement.
The future of César Chávez Boulevard
City Council
under the microscope. At this first community forum, the message was clear. Neighbors have a lot to say.
Don't spend any more tax dollars changing this, all the signs.
For years, we were unhappy with the change. I think there was a lot of political pressure to change it at the time.
Some want the name changed back to Durango, saying that's the name rooted in the neighborhood's identity, and they don't want to go through a name change again.
It should have just stayed the way it was, Durango Street. I call it still Old Highway 90. I call the store Piggly Wiggly, Handy Andy.
Others say if the city is going to make a change, it should honor more than one man and recognize the farm workers whose labor built a movement.
It was a whole gigantic, ejército, an army of people committed to this effort. I feel like, we need to recognize their work, recognize their effort, their struggle.
Residents floated a range of ideas, from Farm Workers Boulevard to Campesina Way, Jovita Hidar Boulevard, and even military recognition. For those living on the street, the debate is deeply personal. Some worry about the cost of it all, especially for the elderly who may have to update records.
They're under monthly income and not too many people can afford to go and stand in line.
City leaders say they're looking at possible ways to ease that burden, including possible financial help for those neighbors.
We want to make sure that we're trying to support them in any way.
So tonight's meeting wasn't the end of the conversation, just the beginning of what many here hope will finally be a public one.
When you listen to community, you hear the truth. And so from my perspective...
So there's one more community meeting coming up. It's going to be this Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. at Tony G's Soul Food on the east side. Take a look behind me here on the concrete. This started just 2 days ago. This used to be a César Chávez quote etched into the walkway here at Zarzamora Creek, but it has since been removed. Just another visual sign that this conversation continues to evolve. Now, once city leaders settle on a name, they say the entire process would take about 2 to 3 months and then even longer for the street signs to be changed. Of course, we'll be following this process the entire way. Reporting live on the west side, Alicia Nieves, KENS 5.